Hello, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you guys a Khan Academy lesson. This, I just decided to stream because I like to stream, and this isn't this is not going to be this is sort of game related whenever you think about it, because you use coding like everywhere. Like you can use code for games. Yeah, and I had this for homework and I love it. Like I love it. This is like not. This is like for me. This was not like officially assigned as homework, but I decided to do try to do all of it. So I'm going to be doing the text and strings part, and then I might just end the stream, and then I will do the next section on another stream. It might be a couple streams for today, but yeah. Um, so yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the chat. Live chat actually. So yeah, let's get started. Before I do that, I do need to get chat on the onto the actual I do need to get some sort of chat. So let me add existing chat. Okay, here's the chat. Well, this was I always have to reset chat, which is why I'm doing it right now. I'm just resetting it. So paste, and there we go. So now it's there. It's there for when you guys need it. So yeah. While we're wasting time, let's just get started. So, okay, we need to watch this video. It says terrific text part 1. I think the part 2 is another video. So the triangles are videos. The stars are challenge practices, and then there's a review, which is a sheet that shows us what shows up on paper of what to do for that, and then the little rocket sign right here is a project, which is our own stuff. So yeah, let's get started with the video. I'm gonna mute my mic. So yeah.
So we've been doing a lot of drawing so far, but we haven't talked about something as simple as, say, writing your name. That's what this lesson is about, text. So why might we want to use text? Well, maybe we want to show the score in a game, or have characters talk, or just make our name grow and shrink and change colors. So let's go ahead and try to say hello. You can say text, hello, and we have this weird error message that pops up, saying that hello is not defined. What does that mean? Well, the problem is that the program thinks that hello is a variable. And that kind of makes sense from the program's perspective, because maybe hello could be a variable. How would it know? So how do we tell our program that it's actually text? So that's easy. We just have to remember to put these quotation marks around it. And that says that no, this is not a variable. In fact, this is text, and we want you to display it as text. And you can remember this by thinking of a book, where all the characters talk, and there are quotes around what they're saying. And similarly, when you want the program to say something, that text has to have these quotes around it. And this is actually really important and easy to mess up, so I'm just going to say it again. Anytime you want to use text in your program, you always have to use these quotation marks around it. Otherwise, you're going to get some really weird error messages. And remember, if you do see those weird error messages, just be sure to double check that you are remembering to use quotes. Great, so now we're using quotation marks, so we don't get an error anymore. But you might have noticed that nothing's happening, and it's still blank. But what is kind of strange is if we set a background to something, say just a red, then we see that it is actually there, it's just in white. So the problem is, if we think about it, that we were writing white text onto a white background, and that's why we couldn't see it. So that seems a little bit silly. Why are we writing white text onto a white background? Well, we can just change it because we learned how to set the fill of something. And just like we can set the fill of a rectangle or a line, we can set the fill of text to anything, just like before. And then there it is. It shows up without needing the background. So let's look a little bit more to how this text thing is working. The first part is obvious enough. It's just whatever text we want to write. The next part, if we change it, we can see that it's basically just how far over, and the next one is just how far up and down. That probably looks really familiar from when we were just drawing rectangles. One thing that's a little bit tricky is that text has these two coordinates specify the lower left part, so this corner of the text, while with rectangles it's the upper left, this corner. And that can seem like it was just designed to confuse you, but it's just something you kind of have to remember. And we can even experiment and see it for ourselves we can set this to say height, and we can see that, yeah, it is. It's setting the height to be this lower left coordinate. Or we can set it to 0, and you can think, what should we expect then? And we don't see it at all, but if we slowly start increasing this, we can see that, yeah, it is kind of just like peeking out there, because again, that lower left coordinate is what we're specifying, not the upper left. Okay, so enough of analyzing this text thing. Let's go ahead and make it better. For example, let's start to make it bigger. We can do that with text size, which just tells the program how big to draw the text. And we can make it 30, which is pretty big. We can make it even bigger, or we can make it really, 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 really small, whatever we want. So let's go ahead and draw your name and maybe a little message about yourself underneath. Since I don't know your name, I'm just going to draw my name. You can switch it to yours in a moment. So using what we just learned, we can say text Sophia, and there my name is, and then maybe I want to put a little message underneath like I like puppies and guitars and coding. So that's great, except we obviously need to change the position so that they don't overlap. And I don't know, that's kind of a long string of text. So let's change it to be a smaller text size. And there we go. That's pretty good. Except, I don't know, it's kind of boring having them both be blue. So let's just change the fill. And let's make it maybe a nice, maybe a nice, like, purple. Alright, and there you go. That's all there is to drawing text and changing colors and changing size.
Okay, so I'm going to change mine, which it's weird because, like, I like these videos because I can just edit right off of this. I like video games and not guitars, but computers. So this I'm gonna have to switch over a little bit. See? There we go. Now, yep. And then my name is Anthony. It's a little bit. It's not like that surprising of how much I can like how fast I can type. But yeah, let's change this to a good. I guess sometimes I don't like this. Like I could just change it to that, and then I can change this to a good red. So it says Anthony Battaglia. I like video games. Actually, this would be video games, comma, computers, comma, and gaming. So, I mean, not gaming. Well, I like video games, computers, and coding. So, yeah, let's do the next challenge. So, the challenge is my favorite foods, and they give us hints. And in the projects, they won't give us hints. They just let us go on our own little journey. So, first the heading, we're making a list of your favorite foods, but first we need a header. Write my favorite foods near the top of the canvas. So what's this? So this is like the first thing that I would like to do. But let's read this a little bit. Onos will try to help you fix problems with the code, but sometimes he doesn't know what you're trying to do and how to fix it. If there is a problem with the text command, make sure that command has quotation marks around the entire passage, like so, my favorite foods, commas in the right places between every argument, check the hint code, exactly 3 arguments, the message, the X and Y position. So that's just telling us to check for those things if we think there's an error. Let's do it. So fill, that fill will be red. So let's get down text. My favorite foods. Oh wait, my favorite foods. And then this. Wait, no. What's that? So this, and then that, and then comma, and then the X and Y. Well, yeah, the X and Y position, but the width and height we don't need, so because we're only using X and Y for now. So I'm just gonna change it to 1, comma 1. I do it like just 2 numbers that are the same, so I can position it. So let's see. Oh wait, top left corner. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just make this go. Let me make this go. Getting closer, moving forward. So, boom. Now we have my favorite foods on there. Um, there. Let's just change the text size real quick. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot semicolon. Yeah. So text size, and then that is my size, so it's gonna be 10. And then wait, it's 10. We can change it real quick. Oh wait, we can change it real quick to be here. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry about that, guys. My mom just got home. So my there's my favorite foods: broccoli, cheese, and then what's yours. So that there should be another line of text. So text one dot would be my number 1 would be fettuccine Alfredo, if you know what that is. And then my X and Y positions will be 20, comma 20, and there we go. But that needs to be in a different position, so let's place the position down a little bit. So that will be fettuccine Alfredo, and then my next text would be number 2. That would be pizza from Pizza Hut, and then there we go. Oh wait, I forgot. and I forgot about my my comma, and then the 6, 8, and then I forgot my semicolon. Wait a minute. So the Y controls that side, and yep, that's good. So now let's do another text, like the third text. And then number 3. Wait a minute. Before we do number 3, let's 3. And then I would say chicken. Wait a minute. Let me search it up. Wait a minute. Gnocchi. Is that? Yep. GNOCCHI. GNNOCHI. Did I do it right? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. Okay. But without the chicken. I don't know why I keep on doing that, but yeah. And then we do that, and then let's do 7, 60, and then semicolon, but I need to get my text to be at the bottom, and then this. Sometimes it's hard to move this. Well, not move it, but it's hard to know. Okay, so yep, congratulations. You earned some points. Here's terrific text part 2. So I think this will be the height in the whatever it's called. So let's go.
So now that we learned how to use text, let's get a bit more fancy. The first fancy thing is that now we're going to start using the word string. You might think, string? That's what my cat plays with. But for programmers, string is a special name we use for bits of text. You can think of it like a string of characters if it helps. Your name is a string, your school's name is a string, and every text message you've ever sent is also a string. Basically, just think string equals text. So, we use drawing and coloring with strings already. Can we use variables with strings? Of course. Just like you might normally put a number into a variable, you could also put a string into a variable. We just say something like var my name equals whatever your name is, so Sophia, remembering those quotes. And then we put the variable my name into the call to text instead of writing Sophia directly like we were doing before. And this way, though it looks the same right now, we can actually write this multiple times, one time there, maybe we're a little bit egotistical. And then all you have to do is change this one variable to be your name, and then you have your name written 3 times. So, just flipping that back, what if we want to get kind of crazy? Can we start adding together strings? Like you remember when we maybe started adding together variables? Well, we can actually do that. The computer will just stick the 2 strings together. So, for example, we can get rid of this to do it only one time, and then we can use this other variable, message, that's going to be my name plus, say, a bunch of exclamation marks. And if we stick message into text to draw this variable instead of my name, we can see that all it did is it just stuck those exclamation marks that we had onto the back of my name. And we can even make this a little bit more exciting if we wanted to write message, say, twice. So this looks pretty reasonable. Adding strings means you stick one string onto the back of the other string. But you might be thinking, can we get really crazy and start multiplying or dividing or subtracting strings? Can we do that? Well, no, we can't. With strings, we can only add them. You're right that we could divide and subtract with number variables, but string variables only allow us to add. But still, being curious and asking those sorts of questions is the right attitude in programming. You might think, what would it mean to divide a string? So, we can also use animation and mouse interaction with text strings. For example, we can make the string follow the mouse around just by sticking it in a draw loop like we did with rectangles. So, if you think about how to do this, we'll just say var draw, and then we'll stick all of this right in here. And this probably looks really familiar from Intro to Animation. And you might think, alright, well, to make it follow the mouse around, we certainly need to use mouse X and mouse Y. And there you have it. We're actually painting with our name. And of course, if we wanted, we could easily set a background, say to, a nice light blue. And now we have that the text is just following the mouse around, just like we saw with the rectangles. And now, as a last fun trick, let's use animation and make the text size grow and grow and grow. So here we're setting the text size to 30. As we learned in variables, instead of using 30, we could also say var how big equals 30, and then use this variable instead of doing 30 directly. Well, so that's the exact same thing, and we need to obviously be changing something in order to get animation. So we can do that by saying how big equals how big plus 1, which actually means, if you remember, how big gets, how big it was before, plus 1 to make it a little bit larger. And now we just need to restart the program. And here we have that as we're moving the mouse around, the text size is growing and growing and growing and growing because of this line right here. And, just on your own, you might think, okay, how can we make it grow faster? So now, not only do you know how to manipulate shapes with code, but you can also use text with code as well.
Okay, so that was Terrific Text Part 2. Let's do Mouse Tracker. Okay, so hint, what's this? I love the hints because they give me exactly what we need to do to be able to do this. So use the mouse X and mouse Y variables to position your ellipse. So our ellipse this is the X and then this is the Y. So the X, it'll be mouse X, and then this would be, wait, so if I would just move it right now, it's just going to move that position, but if we want to be freely, then we can do mouse Y, and then it'll just move with us, like with the cursor. So that is really cool. Let's just change, well no, I'm not going to change it, but I would change it to the Y and then it would just keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. But yeah, so here it is. Display the coordinates. To make the tracker more useful, you're going to constantly display a label with the current X and Y mouse coordinates next to dot. To do that, add together mouse X and a string with a comma and mouse Y. Store that in a variable, pass the variable into text command, and show it next to the ball. So this is what is like exactly what we need to do. So we have the draw function, we have the background, we have the ellipse, but we need the var label and the text label. So let's just skip a couple lines, but we're gonna do var label and then equals, well, they use space just to like read it better, but sometimes I just do it all in one thing, but it's better to read code whenever you have spaces in between everything and it still like works. But I'm just gonna do this for now. So label equals like 23. So label equals 23 plus then wait, where's the plus sign on my keyboard? Plus and then that comma that plus something else like 45, and then so it's still moving. I don't know what they were doing with that, but let's just text label. So text label, comma, 30, comma, 20. What is this? Make sure you're building your string from mouse X and mouse Y variables. Those are the variables that are constantly changing that we want to display next to the mouse. So let's see, var label plus oh, I think they're talking about like mouse X plus and then mouse Y. I think that's what they're talking about. No. Maybe we do this. Is this working? No. No, then I don't know what like hint, what's this? The hint shows the code you'll need to successfully complete the step, but it is not the complete answer. These empty blanks are parts that you will need to figure out yourself. If you see color blanks, the values you put in the same color must be exactly the same. So the same color is the same, so let's see, so 23, and then I'm gonna just change this to 23, and then that will be 20, this will be 20, and I'm sorry for like the long like wait-ish. What is this? I thought you show me where. Identifier. But you type mouse Y. Wait, var label. Oh, so okay, let's see. So I think I know what's up with this. So label, this label should be an actual label. So let's make that, okay. Let's make that just big X, and then big X, big X. So I think I just have to take off these parentheses. Looks like you're missing a semicolon. Where? Where am I missing a semicolon? Show me where. What? I don't think I'm missing anything. No. What is that? Semicolon. What is this? But you typed an expression instead. So let me look at Terrific Text Part 2. Like again, like the thing that they show at the end, which is so it's how big equals how big plus 1. So big X I'm like confused. So if you guys can tell me in the comments, well not comments, but like the live chat, comments or the other comments. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Wait, label is not. Where's label at? Oh man, let's see if I can just say text big X. Where am I missing a semicolon? It's like I'm not missing a semicolon anywhere. Yeah. I thought yeah. Okay, let's just so we got that part. Nah, so you can't end on yeah. I know. Please take a moment to fix any restart. Well, let's start over this. Oh wait, okay, step 1 and 2. Okay, let's just redo this. So, this was mouse X. This was mouse Y. Good. Next step. And then, so we have var. So it's gonna be var label equals, and then maybe it's mouse X, and then the plus sign, and then quotations, and then comma, another quotations, plus mouse Y. Wait. So what should I put in here? Like, yeah, what is this? To add together string, add together mouse X, a string with comma, and mouse Y. So a string with a comma. So a string. Let's. I actually want to revisit the string, like the string. I'm gonna skip over a little bit of this. So let's string equals text. So var my name, your name, you, Sophia, message. Wait, my name. So I think. Oh wait, semicolon. Okay, we got the semicolon down, but we need. I think you meant to type a value or a variable name before that comma. So okay, so your our name. Your name. Missing X. How am I missing something? So what was the your name? So the your name. So wait. Okay, I don't know. So var label mouse X, mouse Y. Var so var your name equals your name equals I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to like go back and forth because I am not like understanding a little. I need to understand a little bit. So I'm just gonna put your name. Semicolon right here. Wait a minute. Let's just put this. Looks like I'm missing a semicolon. How am I missing a semicolon? I put it right here, semicolon. Okay, I'm gonna just do that, and then wait. Where's like the var? Undo. Okay. I'm just not like understanding. Like, let me see. So undo. Let's see. Where's my undo? Like, how can I undo stuff? I don't see my stuff undoing, like, at all. Okay. So, let's see, mouse tracker. Challenge mouse tracker. So, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna have to start over again. But let's see. So, mouse X, mouse Y. Okay, let's see. Mouse X, mouse Y. So, okay, pass the variable. So there's the ball right here. Here it is. Yeah. Okay. Add to get. So pass the variable into a text. So what I'm looking at here, this quotation, those two quotation marks, I don't know. I think that's a string. I think that quotation mark is a string. It might just be like a name, like yeah. I don't know. So var label equals, and then the orange, which is like, I think it's supposed to be a number. It's supposed to be mouse X. So var label equals mouse X, mouse X plus a quotation mark. What would be like a quotation mark? Like the string. So a string is the same as like a variable. I'm gonna close this tab up. We'll click. So mouse x plus hmm, okay. Var label mouse x plus plus. Let me think for a minute. Unmatched that. Thought you were going to type. Oh wait, so that quote, I think it can be let's just try this. Okay, so comma plus mouse y and then semicolon unclosed string. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot about that unclosed string. Wait, 2 out of 9? What do you mean 2 out of 9? Semicolon. Where? I have a semicolon right there. I thought you would mouse X, mouse Y. Okay. So store in. So we did a string with a comma, which is my name, Anthony. Actually, I think that's text. I don't know. Store that in a variable. So var. So it's var. No, var. Label. Store that in a variable. So label equals Anthony. So wait a minute. No, I don't have to do a var. Another var. I don't have to do another var label. Okay. Don't have to do another. Don't have to do another var label. So text that label comma mouse x. Wait a minute. No, it's not mouse. What? Mouse x comma mouse y, and then that. Is that good? I don't think it's good. I think I need to write actual numbers. So let's do 30 and then 30. Am I trying to get it correct? Parser error. What? I don't think I need to put like maybe 30 and 30 and then mouse y would be 28, right? Would that be correct? Like typed in a wait, it says I thought you were label label text label. Okay. So identifier? What? The identifier? What? Like?
A bit more fancy. The first fancy thing is that now we're going to start using the word string. You might think, string? That's what my cat plays with. But for programmers, string is a special name we use for... So, we use drawing and coloring with strings already. Can we use variables with strings? Of course. Just like you might normally put a number into a variable, you could also put a string into a variable. We just say something like var my name equals whatever your name is, so Sophia, remembering those quotes.
So var my name equals Sophia. So that's a string, like.
And then we put the variable my name into the call to text instead of writing Sophia directly like we were doing before. And this way, though it looks the same right now, we can actually write this multiple times, one time there, one time there, you know what I mean?
So, that's creating multiple strings. So, string var label. So, I'm just gonna get text to label, not a label. Label, yeah. Message, the message, the string of the text to display. And then, okay, this, I know this has gone till like 40 something minutes, but it feels like a couple minutes for me. Like, for me, it feels like a couple minutes, because I'm like, fast. But, okay, text label, I thought you were gonna type an identifier, but you typed this person's name. Okay, so my name. I think that we won't need the quotation marks. Will we know that? Will we need the quotation marks? My name was used before it was identified. Okay. Colors, text. Okay. I hope that this like yeah, okay, so two other, looks like you're missing semicolon. I did my semicolon there. So this was correct. It's mouse Y and then mouse X. That's what what they were trying to do, but it's they're trying to make me um, like add mouse X with mouse Y, with mouse Y, with it having a string in it. Um, but yeah, let's label. I don't think I'll need quotational marks, because I think that might be 30 and 28, right? 28. Okay, so the review. Let's just look at the review first. So create a string, we surround the text in quotational marks. Then we add the text. So then we have to actually do the string. With that string, pass through that. Var. So we could also store in a variable, then pass the variable into the text. Var. Um, okay. What is this? Wait a minute, I did it? Wait, what? What? Awesome, you can do it. What? This was the first part. Okay, so this is what they were trying to make me do, but, let's see. I think there shouldn't be a hello in there. I think it's okay. So I got what they were doing, because there wasn't supposed to be anything inside there. But yeah, that's awesome. You can do it. Next step. The label should be positioned at or near the user's mouse position. Try using mouse X and mouse Y variables for the position of the text command. So text. Oh, wow. That could have been useful. That could have been helpful. Mouse X, mouse Y. Finally I figured it out. Finally. I'm good. Okay. Finish challenge. Congrats. I finished the challenge. Now I can do the review, which is just a couple of it's like a document. But yeah, guys, I finally figured out that, which will take a little while, but you finally get it, like I did. So here's a review of what we covered in this tutorial on text. Before this tutorial, we were using number values for the most things, passing numbers into functions, storing numbers in functions, etc. As you've now seen, we can also use text values. We call these text values strings in JavaScript. Think of them as string of letters. To create a string, it shows you how to create a string, which is hello world, and then they put it in a text command, text hello world. 100, 100, and then they could pass into a variable using that command. Well, just placing a variable. Var my greeting is hello world. Text my greeting 100, 100, and then note that we can also use quotation marks. I didn't know that they were trying to do that one. I thought they were trying to do two, but yeah. So here's when we combine strings in JS, we call it concatenating strings. We can also combine strings with number values, which is x position, y position, the var label, the coordinate r, plus x pose, plus that, comma, that, plus y pose. Okay, so click the documentation tab to access text section. So let's see. This is like what they're doing, but about text. Okay, so project, add design. So the spin-off of Project Add Design. Stuffed Winston. Winston. Winston, if you didn't know, well, you probably didn't know, but there was this smiley, like it's like a emoji that's called Winston, and it was like a part of like the full the first tutorial, right? And yeah, it's funny. And then Oh Knows is the green guy that makes sure that it's like correctly written and stuff, like the text and stuff. I mean, not text, but code. So change the big headline to the name of your product. Add at least 2 more text function calls advertising the product. Change the text size so that you display text in at least 3 sizes. Add a relevant drawing with at least 3 shapes or image function calls. There's a bonus. Play around with the color and positioning to make it more flashy if you want to go really wild animation. So I'm probably not gonna do number 5, but I'm just gonna do the rest of them. I'm sorry this is taking like an hour to do just one of these. But at least we got like 1, 2, 3. Wait, what's this thread? Yeah, 3, 4, 5, and now we're on 6. So we almost have 6 stuff, like six mini assignments done. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. My mom was calling me again. So, um, so change the big headline to name of the product, which is this text, which says stuff Winston. I'm gonna name my I'm not sure what I'm gonna name my product, but I'm just gonna name it something. Um, so yeah. Let's name it, like, what should I name it? I think I should name it, um, Anthony's, wait, why did I use that? Anthony Green. Um, I'm just gonna say, Anthony's Chromebooks. Yep, Chromebooks. Even though Google, or I think Google or somebody else makes the Chromebooks, but like they use for school and stuff. School Chromebooks, you probably know if you had like those Chromebooks. But yeah, work on project for as long as you like, then click the button when you're done. So this part of the live stream is just me testing stuff out, and well, I'm not saying I'm not saying that you can leave or you have to leave. I'm just saying that I'm just gonna work on this, and then that will be it. But yeah, okay. So add at least 2 more text function set calls. I keep trying to say cells because yeah, I don't know. So add at least 2 more text function calls advertising the product. Advertise. Okay, so the text. Let's text. The message will be okay. Not sure. So the message right now. So text. It says message. I have to put it in quotes. So quotes. Um, this product is better when this computer has a all charging has a long lasting charge for all day. And then do that, and then just push that, put it like 10, comma 20, then close it, and now that's how it is. So this needs to be there, then down. Wait a minute, let me just say down. This needs to be a different. This needs to be like different, like different size. I'm meaning. So let's go with the width of 10 and the height of 10. So let's see. It's probably like not a good idea to do that, but yeah, let's see how it is. Whoa, gee. Okay, it only shows this. This computer has a long-lasting charge for all day. So that's how it is. What about this one? This computer has a long, okay, it's weird. It's like being weird, like this computer has a long lasting charge for all day. How do I change the size? Wait, instead of using that height stuff, let's just hold on for that, and then, yeah. Let's just say text size, text size equals 10. Wait. Let's just see. Read. Oh no, read only. Let's just show me where read only. Text size equals 10. It says, oh no, read only. So documentation, the documentation is, so for the text size, let's look text. Text size, I need it to not just do that like equals thing. I need to have it do this, and then 10. Wait, so is that how? Yeah, text size. So text size. So okay. So I think this will have to go at the end, right? Will it have to? Wait, looks like you're missing a that. Does every that have responding closing that? So yeah, it does. Like what? I have like no idea. Like no idea. No idea what's this oh no is doing. Show me where. There? Let's just change that to that. Text size. Size. Scissor. Size. Size is not defined. It's gonna say 200. Wait, what's this save? So these two text. So we have one. We have one right there. Let's just not do text size at all. What? Like what? Sys. Sys is not defined. There's no sys. What do you mean there's no sys? I mean there's sys. S-I-Z. There's no S-I-Z. Okay. Add a relevant, so change the text size so that 3 sizes. And let's just not say Chromebooks, let's say computers. Computer. Computers. Let's see, wait. Text that takes 3 or 5 parameters, not 2. Thought you were going to type that, but you typed period. Okay, that's weird. Looks like you're missing a semicolon. Show me what. Okay, I'll just add another semi. Looks like you have unnecessary. Okay. Let's just save it. Start over. This oh no's thing. Let's just like redo this, cause it's like, see, yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's computers. Let's just copy and paste this statement. So copy, paste that statement right here, and then like let's change that to down here, and then instead of saying these computers, they run all day. The charger runs all day. And then that's, yeah. So it says text size 39. Oh wait, yeah, text size is 39. Let's just make, still copy paste it there, like, yeah, let's paste it there, and then this can be a little smaller, so the charger runs all day. Okay, so that is, so 3 sides, so add at least 2 more text. Let's copy it, let's paste it, wait, paste it, yeah, and then let's see, yep, I need to put that down, and there we go. But get your get your computers now. What? Now, get your computers now. I'm gonna capitalize those. Get your computers now. Okay, so this let's just get that, and then let's just text size, copy it, paste it, and then this needs to be a little smaller, and then this needs to be right there. Okay, So I did number 1, I did number 2, I did number 3. Add a relevant drawing with at least 3 shape or image function calls. So I need to do 3 images, like not 3 images, but let's just do sphere. So sphere, wait, is it actually, let's just look at the documentation before doing that. So ellipse, x, y, blah, 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 h, copy, let's paste it. Whoops. Sorry, make sure you get the most pasting from outside. Okay, so let's ellipse. Wait, how am I not? Okay, how am I not typing ellipse? Not ellipse. 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 So x would be 1, 1, 1, 1. I just do that just because. Let's see. So here, okay. The semicolon. Where's my semicolon? There we go. Okay. Now let's get the let's get a variable. Variable. Well, let's assign a variable first. Let's do size equals size equals 10. Okay, so let's just say, wait, redefinition of size. Let's just do A. Looks like you're missing a semicolon. Yep, there we go now. A and A. So this would get bigger. And then let's just make this a tiny bit bigger. And then let's just copy and paste this stuff, copy into another section, and then let's do variable b. So this will be smaller, and then this would be right here. And then let's do that again. Paste it, then do C, and then C, comma C. Oh, wait. And then let's rearrange these. So variable A is at the bottom, so let's do that now. Okay. There we go. So we made Mickey Mouse ears, I think. Yep. But I don't want these lines here. Okay. Okay. So here is a save. So arrow and drawing at least 3 image. Okay, so we did it. And yes, yes, yep, yep, yep. And then Y-E-S. Yes. So I certify blah blah, and then it shows by typing yes, and it's yes. So I did that. Now we're done with project ad design. And now we are, yes, you might be interested in reading the self-evaluation guide for this project. Oh wait, it's a Google Doc. It says you don't have permission for that document. Oh wait, I think it just disappeared. So now we're going to go on the functions. So I'm going to end the stream, and then I'm going to make another stream if I want to, but I'm probably not going to, but I'm not sure. Okay, so this was today's video. Well, not today's video, but whatever. And I hope to see you guys later. Bye.